for MP, remember this.
A minute 39 left now in the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
A big group substitution here for New York and for John Collins. Griffin, he's checked in for Hunter, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Trae Young.
That's a really nice decision. Rose with the floater over the top. You don't have to take everything right to the rack.
And that's
first team foul.
It's hard on the wing. The three ball.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
MP way outside. Randall pulls down the board.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 20 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back after this word.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young out there with MP. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. Hart from long range. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Grimes, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Quickly.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
Pass to Grimes. Topping against Collins. Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
He gets it in there.
DeAndre Hunter.
Hunter's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
And they pick up 2. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Hey, you look at the numbers that MP has been putting up. It's hard to believe that fans still would have preferred Shep Owens in the draft.
I know. I mean, I guess everyone is entitled to the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Back to Brunson. They need this. And that's collected by Trae Young.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Collins finds MP. They get it again. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Collins against Toppin.
2 minutes.
Here's Barrett.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Atlanta's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And the steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
Pass to MP from deep three-point range. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Grimes. 1:04 left in the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. Julius Randle's checked in for Robinson. Bay, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdan. And so it's Atlanta in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More 2K action in just a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. At forward, it's Barrett and Randle. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter. Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
The Hawks shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. MP shot is off. The Knicks shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now.
Excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
That's just a case where he gets the space he needs and uses it to his advantage to make the jumper.
Collins passes to MP. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Pass to Grimes. And here's Robinson. Guarded by Capella. Robinson passes to Brunson.
He didn't have his feet planted.
The Hawks making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Griffin.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Substitution.
Hart's checked in for Robinson. Quickly comes in for Grimes. And Rose is subbed in for Brunson. MP outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 42 in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Bogdanovich passes to MP. Three-pointer. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rose can't connect. He got it up. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here.
That's the end of the